Have you ever wondered why your body temperature suddenly rises during a fever? Why doctors sometimes say, don't panic, fever is a good sign, while other times they rush to control it? Is fever actually helping your body or harming it? Today, we'll break down what really happens inside your body during a fever, when fever is beneficial, when it becomes dangerous, and what most people misunderstand about it. A fever is not a disease. It is a response, a signal that your body's defense system is actively working. To understand whether fever is good or bad, we first need to understand how fever starts and why your body creates it. What is fever? Normally, the human body maintains a temperature around 37 degrees Celsius or 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. When the temperature rises above this range, we call it a fever. But here's something important. Your body temperature does not increase by accident. Fever is carefully controlled by a part of the brain called the hypothalamus, which acts like the body's thermostat. How fever actually starts inside the body. When bacteria, viruses, or other infections enter the body, your immune system releases special chemicals called pyrogens. These pyrogens send signals to the hypothalamus, telling it, raise the body temperature. As a result, blood vessels tighten. You feel cold and shivery. Muscles contract to produce heat. This is why people with fever often feel cold before feeling hot. Why the body raises temperature? The rise in temperature is not random. It has three major benefits. Slows down germ growth. Many bacteria and viruses struggle to survive at higher temperatures. Fever makes the body a less friendly environment for them. Boosts immune cell activity. White blood cells work faster and more efficiently at slightly higher temperatures. Improves immune communication. Chemical signals between immune cells become stronger, helping the body fight infection more effectively. So yes, mild to moderate fever is often helpful. Is fever always good? This is where balance matters. A low-grade fever up to about 38.5 degrees Celsius or 101.3 degrees Fahrenheit usually helps the body fight infection. But when fever rises too high or lasts too long, it can become harmful. When fever becomes dangerous. High or prolonged fever can cause dehydration, increased heart rate, confusion or dizziness, stress on the brain, especially in children. A temperature above 39.5 degrees Celsius, 103 degrees Fahrenheit needs medical attention, especially if accompanied by severe headache, difficulty breathing, persistent vomiting, seizures, extreme weakness. In infants, elderly people, and those with chronic illness, fever should be taken seriously earlier. Should you always lower a fever? Not always. Lowering a mild fever immediately may reduce immune efficiency, prolong recovery. However, fever should be reduced when it causes severe discomfort. It is very high. The patient is at risk. Children, elderly, heart patients. The goal is comfort and safety, not eliminating fever at all costs. In reality, fever itself is rarely dangerous. The cause of fever matters more than the number. Proper hydration and rest are more important than aggressive cooling. Fever is not your enemy. It is your body's built-in defense system working to protect you. Understanding when to respect fever and when to control it can make a huge difference in recovery and safety. If you listen to your body, stay hydrated, and seek medical help when needed, fever becomes a signal, not a threat.